Holy crap, is it cold out here. Otherwise, it was a good time hanging out with my friend. We went to Shoes, had lunch, and just great conversation, and just good time catching up with her. It's been a long time since I've seen her last, almost a year, I think. Good morning, everyone. Happy Monday. Yes, it is cold outside. Alexa, tell me the temperature, please.
Right now, it's 17 degrees. Today, expect a high of 24 degrees.
Yes, indeed, it is freaking cold outside. Oh, my Alexa in my bedroom, she's probably gonna talk here in a second, tells me that in centigrade scale. So it was like, this morning it is -8. You can expect a high of -4 with a low of -18. I was like, what the? Yeah, it's freezing cold. I am dressed and ready. I have my thermal protection heat vest on. It's a special vest that reflects your heat back into you. Columbia, not sponsored by the way. Highly recommended. It's awesome stuff. Stuff I used to use on the mountain. My North Face jackets are ready to rock and roll, and so are my Patagonia ones, which are also really good. Also not sponsored, but highly recommended for those mountaineering kind of people. I have a coffee date with a friend at 2 o'clock in Leesburg, so it's slowly creeping on noon, and I'm wearing a different watch. I know. It's not my normal white-faced one. I'm a watch aficionado. I have like 12 watches. 15 actually, maybe more. I have a different watch for every outfit. So just gonna pack up the bag here. No, sorry about that. And start moseying on that way. But all in all, it's a good day so far. Got some decent sleep last night, which is a plus. And no Amazon fueled thrill rides of insomnia shopping. Although all my packages will be arriving in the next couple of days, so that's fun. And I'm gonna look forward to doing some programming on some of the items that are coming in, which will actually are going to be used for the ski trip. So, I mean, it served a purpose. And it wasn't terribly expensive anyway, because I've definitely spent a hell of a lot worse on Amazon before. Like, all the items combined were still a lot less expensive than just this. Yeah. This thing alone was like $80. So, like I said, I've spent a hell of a lot worse on Amazon. And with that 2-minute and 34-second rant, I'm gonna pack my bag and head on out of the house for a little bit in the freezing cold air. Whew, it is definitely a cold one out here today. It's like 20 degrees, just leaving the coffee shop where I was hanging out with my friend. I'm gonna stop because it's windy. But right here where I'm standing, it's not so windy, but holy crap, is it cold out here. Otherwise, it was a good time hanging out with my friend. We went to Shoes, had lunch, and just great conversation, and just good time catching up with her. It's been a long time since I've seen her last, almost a year I think. So definitely been a while, but all in all, just a good day, but cold. So gonna continue on with the day and getting back to my car because it's really cold. It is definitely a cold freaking day outside. Ugh. I've been keeping my vest on even in the house. And my house isn't that, oh, I mean, it's 64, but it's not that freaking cold in here. So I've been playing some Agent 47 on my gaming computer and just kind of going with the motions. So I'm taking a break from that and just gonna get into some comfier, warmer clothes because I haven't switched into comfy clothes. I know, it's weird. And yes, I'm actually walking upstairs in my house and turning on lights in my rooms and stuff. Other parts of the house you haven't seen. And there's that patch doing his weird glow thing again. My dirty, nasty bedroom. But walking upstairs does win the shit out of me. Even when I'm on continuous flow. But aside from that, different parts of my house that people haven't seen. I did get a comment that says I have a very beautiful house and why do I always go to Starbucks to study? So I wanted to answer that real quick on video instead of on a comment. And reason being is my old job, I used to travel a lot, and by travel a lot, I will show you guys a brief moment here as I turn on the other lights. I used to travel a lot. Those are all of my used passports for work. Yes, I said used passports. That's 8 of them. 8 passports, 42 countries, 8 years. I think 4.2 or 4.8 million miles flown. This is my office, by the way. My desk and Chewy, my chair to study. I know, I do study when I'm up here, but the reason is I travel a lot for a living, and I get tired of being nailed down to one spot. So Starbucks gives me the opportunity to get out and about and just not be in the same spot. So that's why I study at Starbucks. Plus, if I'm home, I find other things to do, like laundry or clean or video games. So it forces me to focus on my studies. So that's what's up. But I'm gonna switch into sweats and some warmer clothing and just continue to relax for the evening. Well, it is coming to the close of a long day, but a good day nonetheless. Vlog is edited and posted. Video games have been played. Radio software has been downloaded and actually quite easy to use. So that's been fun. And yes, like I said, communications this year for snowboarding are going to be so much easier than last year. So much easier. I'm so happy about it. Yeah, last year's communications sucked, but needless to say, we're not going to be worried about that. Once all of the devices come in, I'll be more than happy to show that to you guys, but as of right now, it's not here yet. So without further ado, it's been a long day. It's been a long vlog day, probably about 10 minutes worth of vlogging, so going to have to do some fancy editing. So I'm going to end the vlog here tonight by saying thank you all for watching. As always, have a great night, and I will see you guys tomorrow.